It is now the month of September, which means the month of August is now over, and it is time for another monthly update video. So I'm going to give you an update on what I've been doing in the month of August, and be sure to let me know what you've been doing in the month of August down in the comments below. Before I get started, I wanted to shout out a couple of people, and the first one is Austin Crawford, and there will be a link down below to a YouTube video that I want you guys to watch. And this guy lives kind of close to me, and he has multiple system atrophy. And this video is really awesome. And he's actually one of my viewers, and he reached out to me to see if I would be willing to share it. And I watched the video, and it's a really good video. So I would like you guys to watch it as well. He told me that I'm somebody that he looks up to, and after watching that video, he's somebody that I look up to. And the second video I want to share with you is from another quadriplegic who has his own YouTube channel, Aussie Quad. Aussie Quad has been growing out a mullet for a little over a year now, and he's raising money to help people with spinal cord injuries around where he lives. So be sure to check that video out, and he is going to be shaving his mullet. Alright, so be sure to watch those two videos and then come back to this one. And now we will get started with the update. In the month of August, I uploaded two videos, but technically three, because the first video, which was the July 2018 update video, I had to do before I went to Camp PossAbility, or else it was going to be like a week late. So we have the July 2018 update, and then I have two videos from Camp PossAbility. The first one is me hand cycling, and the second one is me shooting bows and arrows, as well as some other people shooting bows and arrows at Camp PossAbility. So be sure to check those out if you haven't yet. Now on to some of the things that happened in the month of August. I went to Camp PossAbility at the beginning of the month, and that was pretty good. I got to see some friends that I had made the previous years, and also got to make new friends, and did hand cycling, shooting bow and arrow, canoeing, all that kind of stuff. I do have videos from previous years on my YouTube channel, so if you're interested in that, be sure to check those out. I started my fall semester classes through Vincennes University, and I am doing my classes online once again, and I am taking three classes this semester, which I haven't taken that many since my injury, but I'm taking three classes, and they are all programming classes. So the first one is Advanced Web Page Design, the second one is Introduction to Java Programming, and the third one is Visual C Sharp. Like I said, all three of those classes are programming or coding classes, and they are all towards my major, which is Information Technology, and I'm hoping to only have one more semester left after this fall semester. Some big news that happened in the month of August is that I actually started a job, and it's going pretty good. What I'm doing is basically a service desk kind of person, and it is at a naval base, which is pretty close to where I live. And basically, I answer people's questions that if they're having problems with their computer and stuff like that. But I started there at the beginning of the month, um, and I'm only working twice a week right now because of school, and I'm still waiting on getting my hand controls for my van. Speaking of hand controls for my van, I finished my required driving times with my instructor, so now I am waiting to schedule a van evaluation where they will basically look at my van and see exactly what they need to get in order for me to drive my van. I done something in the month of August that I never thought I would do, and that is that I spoke in front of about 200 plus people, and it was really cool. And I got to tell them my story about how I got injured, some of the hunts that I've been on since my injury, and also my testimony of God after my injury. So that was a really cool experience. Like I said, I never thought I would be able to do that. I've never liked actually speaking in front of people, but it was actually a lot easier than what I figured it would be. Kicking Bear is the event that I spoke at, and it's basically a organization thing that has events in different states to get kids interested in shooting bows and that sort of thing. Also, in the month of August, after I went to bed, I got up and my wheelchair cushion was flat pretty much, and the valve was not open, so that must have meant, there was a hole in my cushion. So we put a bunch of air in the cushion and submerged it in water to see, where the actual hole was in the cushion. And sure enough, there was a hole. So now I'm waiting on new motion to get the ball rolling so I can get a new cushion for this Permobil C300 power wheelchair. But right now, the seat cushion is doing all right because my dad fixed it up with some glue and stuff like that. So basically, it'll just work until I get a new one, which is hopefully soon. The book that I read for the month of August was Lone Survivor by Marcus Luttrell, and I'm sure you've probably heard of the movie Lone Survivor, and I watched that in 2014, and that became my favorite movie, and now this is my favorite book, and it's a really good story. It's a true story, and I highly suggest you guys check that out, at least the movie, and also the book if you like reading. The book was pretty detailed and visual, even though you can actually see it, but you can picture it in your mind, and it was, in my opinion, better than the movie. But if you like war movies or war stories, be sure to check that out. That's what I did in the month of August. Let me know what you did in the month of August down in the comments below. And also be sure to check out Austin Crawford's video and also check out Aussie Quad's video. Both of the links to watch those videos are down in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one.